Where they left off in Heat 2, Craig Lowndes on pole position. Once again, Peter Brock, his teammate, alongside him. Two Fords on the second row. Green light. Craig Lowndes gets a good start, but Peter Brock's got an even better one, and he'll push in front of Lowndes as they come down through the sweeper for the first time. Pack leader Ford in third position, Seaton in fourth. First of the Castrol holds in fifth. A nice clean start for Brock. That's a pretty important one, Bradley.
Well, it is. You know, the best start Brock's had all day. Craig looked like he got the jump there, but Brock just happened to get by, and now he's got the lead, and Brock will be going as hard as he can.
Under our camera, first time under the Dunlop Bridge down toward Hungry Corner. Brock, small lead over Craig Lowndes, his teammate. Alan Jones in the pack leader Ford in third. Seaton in fourth. That big field shuffling through the loop as they swing down toward pit straight for the first time.
Alan Jones really the big winner in the starts. He's slowly moved up and really done it off the front row, off each row of the grid, and moved forward another spot to be third, which I think would almost be the best position they've run in this year with that car.
Hooked up 230 kilometres an hour through that sweeper. Brock using everything he can get out of the HRT Commodore to open a bit of a gap over Lowndes, who's been in absolutely crushing form here in the opening two heats. Alan Jones, Bridgestone Falcon, and Glenn Seaton, another Bridgestone Falcon. There's Larry Perkins getting way offline, coming through the carousel. That's going to cost him dearly. A lot of work to do around this very narrow track, which has proven very difficult to overtake on.
The dominance of the HRT cars here today has been absolutely astounding, and they're doing it again. This time Brock leading Lowndes, but that likely to change before they get to the checkered flag, still 20 laps away.
Glenn Seaton, I guess, a little bit disappointed. Four Bridgestone cars, in fact. Oh, there's Stephen Ellery in trouble in the Chelgrave Falcon. The rest of the field tries to squeeze its way through. We saw Steve in trouble earlier on today. He's not having a good round at Lakeside. We take race cam just above the windscreen of Dick Johnson's Shell 17 Ford. Saw how he lost a few positions there. Quite embarrassing way to lose positions in Heat 2. And he'll be really, really steamed up about that, and trying like ever to force his way back through the pack. He's got Tony Longhurst's Castrol Falcon right in front of him, and there's that great battle between Ingle and Bow for fifth and sixth. So this is seventh, Tony Longhurst, and Dick Johnson currently running in eighth. Onto the pit straight, just run the wheels over those ripple strips. Flash past our camera in the pits, 230 kilometres an hour. Look at, they hook through here very, very fast. Left-hand sweeper, no room for error. You get it wrong. John Bow stuck in behind Russell Ingle. Russell, of course, the winner from Calder Park. Not quite as quick here. Glenn Seaton.
Certainly using all of the circuit in front of us here is Alan Jones, and Glenn's closing up under brakes. He's right on him. Bit of a touch there.
Yeah.
Not a lot of love lost between these two. Glenn, formerly sponsored by Philip Morris, and now Alan Jones has an involvement with the company, and they're both running Fords, both on Bridgestones, and it's really important, I guess, for Glenn to gather up as many points as he can, and of course to do that he needs to get in front of Alan.
Well, he's got to do that because he now really needs to advantage himself in relation to John Bow. He can get a good break away from the former series leader over the next couple of rounds if he can maintain this advantage and shoot for at least a second place, even if he can't threaten Lowndes for the championship.
Oh, it's getting busy here.
Bit of a bottleneck.
Tony Longhurst, saw him sitting in behind Russell Ingle's car on Dick Johnson's race cam. Now he's getting a bit hot under the collar. He's got a bit more speed. He wants to push his way past Ingle, but Ingle proved it called up one very tough customer. The great battle continues between these guys, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. Flying quartet. Dunlop race cam takes you to the tail end of this battle. Here Johnson just on and off the power as he tries to get about 550 horses to the tarmac. Slingshot his way down pit straight and try and get advantage of this pair, but he's not making any pressure at the moment. Ingle, Longhurst in the Castrol Ford. Johnson in behind him. We've got Brock, Lowndes, Jones, Seaton and Bow up ahead of this battle. With your dust getting kicked up. A lot of this track was underwater only a few days ago. So very lucky to be racing here at all today. There's our race leader, Peter Brock. See the smoke puffing from that front tyre. Really just working the car so hard through that very quick right-hander. And we believe Glenn Seaton He's looking at those gauges. He's got a water temperature problem in the engine. Apparently temperature's going up. And word from the pits is he's just radioed it in, and he's going to bring it into the pits. Another disappointment for Glenn Seaton when he's been well placed in the championship round. Gee, here he goes. He's backing off down through pit lane. So Seaton,
well, he'll come in fairly hot, but there's nothing he can do. I mean, the thing is, the thing's gotten too hot. He would have tried, I'm sure, all the tricks like pulling out of the slipstream, dropping back from Alan Jones. Maybe they'll just look to see if there's something stuck in the radiator cowling there, which they're having a bit of a wriggle round there. So, yep, there was something stuck in there or blocking the vent, and let's just hope that he hasn't done enough damage to the engine so that he can keep on going on. But when a plastic bag or something gets in there, they stop pretty quickly.
Peter Brock in the lead, and Craig Lowndes holds down second place. Still a 1-2 for HRT. Alan Jones third, John Bowers fourth, and on the Shell race score, Russell Ingall fifth at this stage.